It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.
We're back at Spoken Vine. Frank Murray's with me, the EP Podcast at 95th and Kedzie on the northeast corner at one of my favorite spots. I was here last night.
Do you know the exact address?
No.
Dang.
No, we'll ask
the
Bridget when
exact
she comes
address?
on here in a moment to tell us about the food. I don't know the exact address. It's easier to just tell people the northeast corner of 95th and Kedzie.
It is.
That's what I do.
I'm trying to
I
look
just throw
at
it out there.
The door.
You
right
see
now. I
it. You
can't
come
see
into the
it.
lot. You park. There's plenty of parking. I walked in last night. It was a Thursday night. I walk in the door. Seats at the bar. They're doing wine tastings over here at the table that we're sitting at right here.
Yes.
There's couples having meals. There's lively conversation. Met a few people. Ran into a neighbor. Had some wine. Ate some food. Tried the hummus.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I was bringing food back to the kids.
All right.
And so, like, they like the pinzas. You know,
Right,
it's a 21 and over
yeah.
place, so they
Yeah.
can't come in here and eat it.
Right.
And I'm like, well, Dad will go up and drink a couple glasses of wine, talk to the ladies,
Dad-
and then bring home pinzas. That's what my plan
Dad
is.
always has a plan.
That's
Yeah.
what Dad's plan is. So I was like, well, I need something in my stomach as I drink wine because I don't
Yeah.
want to be sloppy. So I went and I got just the hummus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they roast the chickpeas and they put them on top for a little crunchy thing. It was awesome. Bridget, come on in here. I want to talk to her. Bridget's one of
Bridget,
the
come on.
two wonderful owners here at Spoken Vine. I've never had hummus with somebody roasted chickpeas.
The
I thought that was a
mastermind
cool
behind
idea.
the food.
Yeah, it's just a fun little touch.
Yeah.
Right? Crunchy contrast.
I was totally into it. Everybody kept asking me who knows me here. They're like, "Oh, you're eating healthy?" Because I was having the hummus and there's like some peppers on there. And like,
Snack.
yeah, look at it. Like, oh, Chris is eating healthy.
Don't worry, Chris already has 3 orders in for the pins.
Yeah, well, that was a funny thing. Like the way they were saying is like, "What's wrong with you eating healthy?"
And we also use those in the Greek salad.
Yes.
So it's like instead of croutons, that crunchiness is the roasted chickpeas.
It's a really great idea. What do we have in front of us right here?
So this is what we did as our second course for all the rosé tastings this month. So it's a poached shrimp in a citrus herb vinaigrette, and that's over a bed of arugula that we dress with lemon juice, olive oil, and salt. There was a process for the shrimp. First, you do a dry brine with salt and baking soda and let that sit while we make our court bouillon, which is a broth that we make with white wine, lemon, herbs, and then you bring the broth temperature down so that we could gently poach the shrimp. Gently poach it, then toss it in our vinaigrette and chill it. So it's a nice light salad, and it pairs great with the vermentino that you have, the Gianni Muscardini Penteo just to your right. Great white wine, shrimp. Great pairing with the rosé.
Frank's laughing because I'm drinking while you're doing it, but somebody
Yeah.
has to tell people what it tastes like. They can't taste it through the
And
screen.
now it is
Frank.
your turn.
Now you can try it. But I mean,
I just like your facial expressions. You're like,
oh, I do that.
Yeah.
I do. I'm trying to. Oh, I tasted the wine. When she says pairing, I always say to myself, well, does it really pair? Like palate-wise, after I've just had that flavor, does it match the wine? They do a really good job of that,
do
and
an
it actually does pair up very
exceptional
well.
job.
Yeah.
Yes.
First of all, really good. I like good shrimp. I hate low quality shrimp. Like you can walk into a place and like the shrimp is not good, and this is fresh. They're the right size. They're butterfly. Thank God. I don't like eating shrimp that have those little lines running down. I don't want that. I don't want it in my teeth. I love the fact you're butterflied. It's really good.
Soak up all the vinaigrette too.
Yeah.
Get into the crevices.
Yeah, really, really good.
want
Very
me to
good.
hold this
Is this going to
and
be?
get in
No, don't worry about him. He's fine.
someone cares about me, Chris.
Dive in.
And is this on the menu, or is this something you're just going to be
not.
using for tastings?
We just did it for the tastings. So usually with our wine tastings, there's at least 1 or 2 items that are not on the menu. That's something different. So for the rosé specifically, you've seen our mini mezze on the menu, and it has prosciutto and manchego on it. We switched it up and we did brie and fruit.
Okay.
So that was a nice spread to start with. We rolled into the shrimp. It's kind of like a salad. And then we did a new flatbread with artichokes and red peppers and goat cheese. That was really great. And then we finish it off with a margarita pinza. So something that everybody likes, a little bit more bread to soak up all that wine, people pleaser.
Yeah, speaking of soaking up wine, I had 3 different kinds last night. I was, because that's what I do. I'll walk in, and the first thing I say is, what's new? what do you think I should try? That's how I start everything off. Then I start going to the favorites. Then I start going down the thing and I go, what do I have a taste for that I've had in here before? That's how I do it when I come in here. You can't just have one glass of wine, Frank.
Nope.
You have to have multiple.
Nope.
And then you can figure out which one is your favorite and take one home.
That's what I did last night. I brought one home last night. I actually I had wine and then I brought home the fat bastard Merlot. That's what I brought home, which I like because I don't normally like Merlots, but I like French Merlots. You guys introduced me to that because there's a little bit of vanilla that shows up inside of it.
So this is
Pairs
not
great
on the
with
menu.
That is not on the menu.
Frank's like it should be on the menu.
Should be.
Well, so we always do a test run, and if things go over really, really well, the carrots were actually something that we brought on at our very first tasting as a vegetarian option. And it was like, oh, these are going on the menu. Everybody loved them, and they're still one of our top sellers.
One second you're trying something out. Next second, Frank Murray's telling you he likes it. Now it's on the menu. It's called Murray Shrimp.
Murray shrimp. There we go. I was going to say, the only time I eat my carrots is when I come here.
Bridget, thanks so much. We really appreciate it. It's really, really good.
Thanks so much.
Delicious.
Coming by.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You got to stop eating now. You got to talk.
Oh, man.
No, knock it off. You got to tell me all about what's going on at the library. I saw that I can be your boss, which I'm really excited about. I'm kind of pumped about this. I mentioned on the last show.
This is true.
There's an opening on the library board.
Correct. There's a
You could be
vacancy.
One of 7 of Frank's bosses, right? You have
This
7
is true.
bosses.
There are 7 board members,
So
yes.
you can be one of Frank's bosses and keep Frank in line. And so I think I'm putting in my name.
Well, good.
I just want you to know I'm thinking about putting in my name.
So you'll have
What do
to
I get as a
submit-
benefit as being a library member? I just get to take books whenever I want to? Are there no due dates for me? Are there no fines? Can I have parties in the reference section? Like, what am I allowed to do as a board
None
member?
of the above.
Oh, there's got to be perks.
No. It's a volunteer position. You're doing it on the goodness.
Do I get to walk in and just
of
throw
your-
my feet up on your desk and
community
you can't
heart?
do anything about it? Is that one of those things?
Supporting your library? No, you're not allowed in my office.
Oh, okay. I'm going to be your boss. I'll do whatever the heck I want to. All right.
But seriously, though, those who are interested in can apply. The library board is accepting applications, and an application consists of a letter of interest, just stating why you'd want to serve on the library board, and a resume. You submit those. Resume applications are due by Tuesday, June 10th is the final day to submit those.
Is this like a volunteer thing? Like, basically, you're not getting paid for it.
Correct.
You're just taking care of
library
the
board. Yeah, it's a
You
volunteer.
just gotta love books.
It's a
There's got to be
2-year
perks then. There's got to be perks, Frank.
It's a
Like, I'm
2-year
not
term.
paying fines if I'm working for 2 years for no money. Like, I'm just taking books willy nilly. That's what I'm doing.
No willy nilly. Yeah, you're on the hook.
You work for me, big
You're
guy.
on the hook. You're on the hook. You're on the hook for it. Yeah, so it would be you're filling a 2-year term, which from the last election, the April 2025 consolidated election, we had the library board had 3 open seats. 2 people ran, so there was an opening, and it would just be you'd be filling up the 2-year term. And in 2027, it would be up for election again, so you could either choose to run or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Have
I'm
some
coming.
fun.
I'm coming. I'm putting my resume in.
It's an
I'm gonna
awesome
tell you what to do.
opportunity to advocate for the library.
Yeah.
You do get to oversee me.
Yeah. That's all I wanted. It's the
you're-
power trip of telling you what
You're
to do.
also ensuring that we are being excellent stewards of taxpayer money, which we have done a fantastic job of
Be a
doing.
board member. I'm gonna be in there every day. I'm gonna be watching you, Murray.
With your wine glass.
That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be the board member that walks around like, Lanuti's here with another glass of wine. He's looking for you, Frank. That's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna have fun. I don't know if you're gonna have fun.
I
but
can't
I'm
wait.
I'm gonna have a ton of fun.
So other people that really love the library and appreciate what we do, please apply.
Don't apply.
Yeah.
I'm taking
Don't
it.
get Chris in there.
If you want to prevent me from having power, absolute power at the
Absolute
library,
power.
then you should apply. All right. What else do you got going on? It's summer cheating program, right?
Boom! It's big time. Yeah, I call it a little something different.
What do you call it?
I call it summer reading.
Oh, I call it summer cheating because it's all in the honor system. Go read a book, and then you just write down on a piece of paper how long you read for, and you get prizes. Or don't read a book, and then just write down how much you supposedly read for, and get prizes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this year's theme is Color Our World.
Okay.
So we got a lot of fun things going on. The big one is on Saturday, May 31st from 1 to 3 p.m. is our big summer reading kickoff party. We are having a petting zoo. We're having a foam party. There will be the Evergreen Park Community High School Color Guard will be performing. We'll have a bubble station where you can create all sorts of fun, amazing experiments with bubbles. There will be a water balloon toss. And we also have Culvers. will be out there with their delicious cups of custard.
So I've been meaning to ask you this.
While supplies last.
When you do these events, what you're really trying to do is get people to read and use the library in a traditional sense. But look at all the stuff you have to do, from water balloon fights to custard from Culver's.
Hey, we got to have some fun, man.
To get them to show up. Like, does it pay off? Do you feel like you get people that show up who had no intention of actually using the library, showed up for the event, and then suddenly they're like, I think I'll take a book out. I mean, do you see that?
To your example, so this is our third year of doing a summer reading kickoff party. Our first year, we had a line out the door for people to sign up for library cards.
Oh, okay.
So yes, it's definitely working. And every year since the pandemic, our numbers continue to increase, including our summer reading participation. For example, just in one specific demographic, teens. 2 years ago, we had about 60-some teens that signed up to participate in summer reading. And then this past year, we had just over 100.
All right.
So almost doubled the amount of participation with it. So we are seeing a definite improvement.
Excellent answer to that question. That's the kind of questions I'll be asking when I'm your boss.
That's your board member. Great.
Do we really need the water balloons, Frank? Are you getting results for this? And you're like, yes, I'm getting results for it. See, I'm already kind of a natural at keeping you in check.
There you go. You are. It'll just be like the EP podcast every second Wednesday of the month.
How long does the summer reading program go for?
Yeah.
Run down all the details.
Yeah, so summer reading program's going from June 1st all the way through July 31st. And just like in years past, every 100 minutes you read gets you some incentives and an entry into the grand prize raffle. The goal is to get everybody to read 600 minutes. If you go over 600 minutes, you get another entry into the grand prize raffle drawings. In each age group, youth, teen, and adults. Yes, Chris, adults too can participate. That's our most common question. Or, we're just here to sign the kids up. Well, adults can participate too.
Adults can fill in whatever they think Frank will buy as to how much they read.
True. And then we quiz you.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just going to pick books that I read before. I know how to get around you.
We get you in front of
I know how to get around you. I'm going to sit down and write down books that I've already read, but a long time ago. I'm going to act like I read them. I'm going to fill in all these extra minutes. I'm going to take all your prizes. And when you quiz me, I'll be like, yeah, I know what happened in that book because I read it 20 years ago.
All right, challenge accepted.
I'm just saying.
Let's see. Yeah.
I figured out how to blow your whole plan up. All right?
Kids that are listening. Yeah.
What you should do is you should read. You should be honest. And you should get the fabulous prizes for reading.
Correct.
But you 100%. Could also do it my way. I'm just saying.
Where does that get you?
It gets you prizes.
It gets you...
What kind of prizes do you get?
On a podcast.
What kind of prizes do you get?
Awesome. So we have all sorts of prizes. I can run through...
I just want to know what I get
kids.
For cheating.
You? As the adults?
Yeah, as an adult. What am I getting? Gift cards, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of different gift cards, including a gift card right here to Spoken Vine.
See? There we go.
We have a Bookies gift card. We've got a Blick Arts Materials gift card. There's a 40-ounce Stanley tumbler. There's an Open Outcry gift card. And a really cool family 4-pack of tickets and stuff to the Windy City Thunderbolts game.
Okay.
And there's also some free classes, Pilates classes at Core Fitness.
That's awesome.
Along with
the kids are getting like candy bars and like little
The kids
little
are
prizes,
getting
right?
like a whole bunch of stuff. Their grand prizes are Nerf guns, Lego sets,
really?
Steam kits.
For reading?
For reading, yes. These are the grand prizes. So they have to complete those 600 minutes, get those entries so they can hopefully get better odds of getting selected for the prize that they want.
And if for some reason you don't give away all the prizes, then the library board gets the leftover prizes, right? I'm just trying to find the perk for doing this.
Don't worry, you won't be appointed by then.
But I will be appointed, Frank. You know it's coming. Okay.
But kids, for every 100 minutes you read, you get additional stuff. So for the kids' first 100 minutes, they get 2 tickets to a Windy City Thunderbolts game. Then there's the Chicago Stars. You get after 300 minutes, you get a free Panda Express club meal. 400 minutes, you get a free frozen drink from McDonald's. After 500 minutes, you get some Kane County Cougar tickets. And then 600 minutes, you get a free book and a kids combo meal from Raising Cane's, which my kids are going to be itching to get.
You know what I think is
They're big
amazing is
Raising
that
Cane's
for
fans.
like one of your easiest prizes to get, it's 2 tickets to the Thunderbolts game, and that's a solid prize. I think you put these things out of order.
Well,
I would have given away the frozen drink from McDonald's first, and I
Right.
would have had the tickets. Like you got to get a little bit further into it.
You know, when you're a trustee,
Yep.
you won't be able to dictate
I'll
that
be able to
stuff,
tell you
but
this,
you could
right?
suggest it.
Whoa! You take all my suggestions when I become one of the big 7.
The big 7. The
That's what
Windy
we're going to
City,
be calling ourselves.
the Windy
once I get in
City
there.
Thunderbolts.
The Big 7.
I think there's a certain time restraint, so we want to
okay.
get those out so people can enjoy the game.
That makes more sense. Yeah, no, the Big 7. That's what we're
The Big 7,
Yeah,
right.
the people in the library be like, Frank, the Big 7 are coming. That's it. I see. I'm in. It's already a done deal.
Big 7. I love it. That's awesome.
What else we got going on after summer reading?
All right. So besides summer reading, we talked about already the trustee vacancy. We have a fundraiser, our foundation fundraiser, the Evergreen Park Public Library
Okay.
Foundation is partnering with Rainbow Cone.
Okay.
And on Thursday, June 5th, all day long, it's only valid at the Western Avenue, 9233 Western Avenue location. 20% of the proceeds of your purchase will go towards the Evergreen Park Library Foundation.
Oh, I hope you get a warm day. Like that.
Me too.
You make
Fingers
so
crossed.
much. You make so much more money if it's warm
Fingers
outside.
crossed.
We got to get this weather. It's got to start.
Oh
it's
my
gotta-
gosh!
it's gotta
Nothing
start
like
coming
this,
around.
like 50-degree, 48-degree day, time at like.
I mean, it's
8 o'clock.
Memorial Day weekend.
We
just
gotta get
passed,
over
and
it.
Like I mean, it's crazy.
We got to get over it.
It's crazy.
But you have to present the coupon either in person, or if you take a picture of it on your phone, you can present it that way.
Oh, so
when
first
you order.
have to show them something
You
that
have
says
to
you
show-
want it to go to the library.
Correct.
Where do they get the coupon from?
So
At
the
the
coupon,
website?
Great question. Yes,
They're all great questions, Frank.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell me. I'm really good at this. Where do you get it at? The website?
Do you do this for your job? Do you do this for your job?
Listen here, Murray.
Man.
Me and the Big 7. Okay. We're not putting up with your garbage anymore. Times are going to be changing there at that library. Just saying.
Yeah. We have, yes, there's a variety of different ways people will be able to get a copy. We have a bunch of copies in person at the library, so when you go and check out a book, we're putting it in there with your checkout. It's available on our website.
Yeah.
We've posted on social media. It's in our e-blast as well. I'm probably forgetting something, but yeah, it's all over the
Deep
place.
down in the end, if you go to
evergreenparklibrary.org,
you can get
You'll
it.
see, yeah, it'll
When
be
in
right
doubt,
there.
just go to the website.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Thank you for the plug.
I'm just trying to help you.
You do your job very well.
And thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to do a great job as your boss.
It's the EP Podcast. All things Evergreen Park. It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.